First of all, I think we have had the opportunity to see a great case study of what is circular economy in this particular business of shipping, green shipping in particular. We face a great challenge nowadays. It is the challenge of zero carbon, zero waste, and of course digitalization, which goes all together. And this, for this, in the EU, we have two legislative instruments. The first and the main instrument is, as you know, the EU climate law, which sets a target to have carbon neutrality by 2050 and reduce emissions by 55% by 2030. This is quite an ambitious target, and in order to achieve it, you have to transform into new models, like this model in the shipping industry. You have to transform into green and circular production models in all kinds of industries. All enterprises have to do that, because if they don't do it, first of all, they will have a competitive disadvantage. So they have to do it. And this is also associated not only with environmental benefits for the company and for the society as a whole, but also it is associated with profits. You will not do that, you will not go into these necessary investments if this is not also a profitable business, and you can find many such cases if in your way into circularity. There is a second legislative piece in the EU, which is the Circular Economy Action Plan. According to this, there are certain targets that you have to fulfill in order to get into this circular economy model, which means that we have to satisfy our consumer needs by having all the products we need, and even more because consuming grows. But on the other hand, we have to have these products by less resources and also by using less energy. And so this is a very big challenge. And how is this possible? This is possible through technology, through innovation, like the case that has been presented. And here, R&D, research and development, goes on. The EU faces this challenge, the challenge to bring together R&D with the industry. Because only through technological innovations is it possible to create more products by using less resources and energy. The second challenge that we face within circular economy is to head into what we call zero waste society. The challenge is to use waste as raw material and energy. And this is again possible by using new technologies, innovative technologies, by going into recyclable new products, by getting into what we call eco-design. This was also a typical case of eco-design, these turbines, wind turbines, because you have to design the product from scratch in such a way so that in the end of its life cycle, we already know what to do with this. So, for example, car manufacturing. Cars have to be designed in such a way so at the end of their life cycle, everything, all the parts, and we are talking about thousands of parts, all these parts have to be recycled, reused, and everybody has to know exactly what it will do so that nothing will become waste. You know that the EU has the target of eliminating waste that goes into landfills by 90% by 2030. And you know there are countries like Germany, for example, that have already closed down landfills. So there is already success there, but there is a long way to go. If we take Greece as a case study, here we have a problem with recycling rates. We are still at 20% recycling, whereas the target is 65% of the EU. So this, and by 2030, let's say 2035, even though this is not possible. It is very difficult to do it. You have to change also, it's not only sustainable production, but also sustainable consumption. So it depends on us, on the citizens, on all of us, what we'll do in order to change our consumer habits and prefer products that are green, that are sustainable, and that are recyclable, but also our habits towards when we have waste in our households, we have to have separate sorting at different bins and all this, separate organic waste handling, which is 45% of our waste. So all this is associated with sustainable consumption. So sustainable production is one pillar. Sustainable consumption is the second pillar. Sustainable waste management, where we create value by using waste. These are the three most important points that we have to take care of in order to achieve what we call circular economy society and a new prototype.